Hi guys, thanks so much for stopping by. So today I will be doing a TV show or series review, and this is for Grace and Frankie. I'm doing the season 1 to 6, and I'm just gonna start by sharing what I have in front of me from imdb.com, and then I'm gonna talk about how I react to the show. So this is TVMA. 30 minutes comedy. The first season started in 2015, and again, this is from season 1 to 6. It has Lily Tomlin, Jane Fonda, Sam Waterston, Martin Sheen, and more. I just gotta say, when I first watched this, I don't know what year it was. It could have been 2016 or 17. I don't know. I don't know what it was, but I wasn't very drawn to it in the beginning. But I don't know. I don't know what it was. That it's just, there's been a lot of shows that have been like that for me, that I'll watch and then I'm just like blah. I think it just, like, I was just so busy. I'm not saying I'm not busy, but just difference in lifestyle, I think. And I forgot what it was, but this was always kind of suggested for me to watch, and so I gave it a chance, and then I remembered why I didn't like it in the beginning. In the beginning, I didn't like it because I was distracted. I was busy, yes, but I was also kind of like not really focused on the show. This is really a type of show, like, seriously, when my husband is in the room and he says something or like does something or something, I'm always going, shh, stop watching my show. And I remember, like, I think the first few times he was like, whoa, whoa. And he kind of watched some of it with me, but this show is just amazing. It is hilarious. So this is based, I'm gonna just read their summary here. Finding out that their husbands are not just working partners, but have also been romantically involved for the last 20 years. Two women with an already strained relationship to try to cope with these circumstances together. So Grace and Frankie is basically, Frankie is Lily Tomlin and Grace is Jane Fonda. They are just the polar opposites. They're very different. Frankie's more of like what you would call like a crunchy mom, and Jane is more of like the very Stepford perfect mom. She's just perfect. Her hair is always perfect. Her face is perfect. Her outfit is perfect. And Frankie is more of like bohemian-ish kind of person. She wears like muumuus or like house dresses, and she never looks perfect. So they're completely different, and the personalities are completely different too. Frankie is more of like I don't know, Frankie is more of like I would say spiritual, and she's open-minded when it comes to like things like that. She, just an example, like Frankie is the kind of person that would do canning, and Grace is the kind of person that would buy the preserve and buy the canned food or order in a restaurant. Like they're just that different. And so I really love this show. I was really shocked when I rebooted to watch it. And it was also in a time in which I was looking for shows that had at least like a few seasons, in case I really liked it. And you can also tell, like, if a show has like 4 or 5 seasons, it's a good show because it's been going on for how many years, for how many seasons. So I was kind of picky at this time, and then I stumbled into this and thoroughly just in love with it. I love this show so much. It's ridiculous. Like, every single episode is just funny. It's just super funny. And I think the creator and writer for this show is Marta Kaufman, which one of the creators and writers of Friends. to me, I mean, a lot of people were saying like, it had mixed reviews in a sense. Like some people can't relate to it because they're at a certain age. I don't really think that. I mean, they could be like my grandma, you know, they're way old. They're way older, but it's just, I don't think like comedy has to be an ageist situation. And I don't know, like they're saying a lot of, I mean, there's a lot of things that they talk about that obviously I have no experience with, but it's just hilarious. Like, yeah, I can't really say, oh, I've done that. I have arthritis or something. I can't really say that I have, like how they, I'm not even gonna do a spoiler because the arthritis is attached to something else, and I don't want to do a spoiler with that. And I think my viewers would be kind of limited if I say anything like that. But it's tied to something sexual. I can't really say that I can connect with arthritis and something sexual in that sense, but there are people that have arthritis like at a young age. But talking about something sexual with arthritis, I don't know. I've never really touched base with that. But I think I went into some kind of hole that I probably shouldn't have. But so I really, really love this show, and they're actually going to have a 7th season, and I think it's the final season, which is really unfortunate, but shows have to end at some point, you know? Sometimes you can't, I mean, it's very, very rare that they reach like 20 seasons, but even just having 7 seasons is amazing. This is a type of show that is just hilarious. And it can be super cute at times, but not like saccharinish kind of cute, but very, very endearing. And it does hit a certain part of me that is basically, no matter what, you know, you go through relationships, you would have like a friend, like your best friend. And it doesn't matter that you're both very different. You both have different outlooks and views and things like that, but in reality, you still love each other in a way that any kind of views you might have to the world, like political views or religious views or anything like that, is very different. You can still really support and love each other and love that kind of person, regardless of how polarizing your views are. And I think that really hit home because for me personally, like Americans are, for me living in America, when it comes to like religion and politics, it's very polarizing. And I feel like this show kind of hits home with that, in a sense that you don't really have to dislike or hate a person or have like really bad feelings toward a person or just don't want to be associated with them just because their political and religious views and the way they live is different from yours, slightly different or very different. I mean, to me, my line would be like ethics and morals, but like some people can be very, very sensitive and stuff like that. But I also grew up in different parts in outside of the US, so I was also raised kind of differently. So I that's what I really, really love about the show too, is like it really does show you that in regards to what age you are and what your views are, it just, when you love a person, you just love them because of who they are and their personality and not their convictions and not their political and religious views. And I feel like everybody should kind of take a lesson to that, you know? Oh my gosh. I guess like they're, you know, a different generation than me, obviously, but Jane Fonda and Frankie Bergstein, oh, I mean, Lily Tomlin, oh my God, these women are amazing, and they probably pioneered a lot of things and paved ways for a lot of women today, for someone like me, for everyday mundane things that we don't even think about. They're just, I mean, they were alive and already adults in certain decades of the world that women didn't really have a lot of choices, and they, you know, they had to push certain boundaries. But Oh my God, I love these two. They're amazing. I mean, I don't know. I love this show. I love Lily and Jane Fonda. I watch like their interviews and they're hilarious. I love them. They're so delicious. If you want to watch something that's really funny and it's not really like too serious and it's quick, it's a half-hour show. This is something that I do recommend, and I do give it a 2 thumbs up. I do give it a 10 out of 5 stars. I usually only just give like 5, 5 out of 5, but I love this show so much. I laugh so hard when I'm watching the show, like really hard, and certain times like crying laughter. It's that crazy, and like not like a tear or two, but like crying, like waterfall crying. And my husband has seen me watch this show and like crying so hard, and he would always just tease me like, you really love your show, huh? And then he's seen me like just cry so hard, and then he was like, are you crying, are you upset, like, or what's going on, because I heard you laugh, but were you crying? And I would always just tell him, no, I was laughing, it was just ridiculously funny. If I don't know what else to say about this show aside from recommend it so much. I love this show. I remember when I was watching it, and I forgot what season I was in, I was like texting a friend of mine because she was like, I want to watch certain shows, but I'm not really, I don't know what to watch and things like that. And then I told her about it, and she's like, oh girl, I already binge watched that. So that one was over. But yeah, I completely love this show. It's hilarious. If you guys want to talk about the show, if you you have like fan fiction or anything about the show, or you want to just talk about the show, like I said, let me know down in the comment section. I hope you enjoyed my review and how I really feel about the show. I know it's kind of long, but I'm talking about it for 6 seasons. Let me know down in the comment section. I love hearing from you guys all the time. I hope you give me a thumbs up, and if you haven't yet, subscribe, and of course hit the bell so you're notified every single time I do upload a new video. If there are shows out there or movies, if you enjoyed this show and there are other shows and you recommend certain shows and movies that I might probably enjoy because I love this show so much, let me know down in the comment section. I love hearing from you guys. I always take everybody's like advice and tip and stuff like that on what movie or what show I should watch. If I could get it, I will definitely watch it, but I always put it on a list. So again, thank you guys so much for the beautiful words, the support. I have my defense warriors out there, and you guys are amazing, and these are the type of people that I feel like support me regardless of certain negative people that would go on my channel, and they don't jump on the negative bandwagon, but they actually support me and defend me, and I love you guys. Those are the real deal. Those are like the real warriors, in my opinion. Everybody's warm words and loving words and support, thank you so much. And anything else, comment section, guys. I always love hearing from you guys, and I try as much as possible to respond as quickly as I can whenever I do get notifications. And again, sometimes there's a system lag. That is not me. I'm not blowing anybody off. It's just if I don't see anything, I can't respond. So I apologize for that, but I do respond as quickly as I can. Thank you guys so much. And all my social media accounts are in the description section. So if you want to connect with me on Instagram, that would be really, really great, or even Facebook. Thanks guys, and I'll see you guys again next time. Bye.